Welcome to another episode of Marketing That Actually Works, a podcast presented by the Growth Marketing Institute.
Mission statements have long been considered a fundamental component of business strategy. They are meant to articulate a company's purpose, guide its actions, and inspire its employees, neither of which are bad things. However, the practical value of mission statements is increasingly questionable. In a rapidly changing business landscape, mission statements are often little more than platitudes, failing to deliver on the intended promises of making customers and would-be customers exponentially happy. One of the primary criticisms of mission statements is their tendency to be vague and generic. Many mission statements are filled with broad, aspirational language that can apply to virtually any company. For instance, phrases like delivering value to our customers, striving for excellence, or making a positive impact on the world are so ubiquitous that they lose any real meaning. These statements often fail to differentiate a company from its competitors, rendering them ineffective as tools for guiding organizational behavior. A study by the Harvard Business Review analyzed the mission statements of Fortune 500 companies and found that many of them used similar language and themes. This lack of specificity means that employees and stakeholders may not find them particularly useful in understanding what makes their company unique or in guiding their day-to-day actions. When mission statements are too broad, they fail to provide clear direction or motivation, reducing their effectiveness as strategic tools. Another significant issue with mission statements is their lack of practical impact on business operations. While a well-crafted mission statement is supposed to influence decision-making and organizational behavior, there is often a disconnect between the statement and actual practices. In many cases, mission statements are created as part of a branding exercise, with little consideration given to how they will be implemented or integrated into the company's culture. Moreover, mission statements can be static, while the business environment is dynamic. As markets evolve, companies need to adapt quickly to new challenges and opportunities. A rigid mission statement can become outdated, hindering a company's ability to pivot and respond to changes. Businesses that rely too heavily on their mission statements may find themselves constrained by outdated ideals, preventing them from innovating and staying competitive. The pace of change in today's business environment requires companies to be agile and adaptable. Traditional mission statements, with their long-term focus and broad aspirations, may not be well suited to this fast-paced context. Agile business practices, which emphasize flexibility, iterative processes, and responsiveness to change, are becoming increasingly popular. In this context, a rigid mission statement can be more of a hindrance than a help. Companies that prioritize agility over adherence to a fixed mission are better positioned to respond to market shifts, technological advancements, and evolving customer needs. Given the limitations of traditional mission statements, business should instead focus on more specific, strategic types of language in their marketing materials, including these 5 approaches. Number 1. Customers. Jobs to be done. While many marketers can tell you their product's unique value proposition, many forgo the more critical marker, the product's jobs to be done. Using the jobs to be done framework, you can truly understand the jobs your customers hire your product to do for them, as well as the metrics your customers use to measure the success of this hired job. For more about the jobs to be done framework, check out our podcast episode titled, How to Better Understand What Customers Truly Want from You. Number 2, elements of value. The elements of value are fundamental attributes for why customers buy anything, within 4 categories: functional, emotional, life-changing, and social impact. Businesses which perform well on multiple elements of value have more loyal customers than the rest. For more about the Elements of Value framework, check out our podcast episode titled, How to Maximize Pricing Power and Customer Loyalty. Number 3, ultra-deep customer analyses. Every marketer knows that understanding your target audiences is crucial for crafting messages that resonate and drive action. But the question is not if you know your target audiences, but how well you know them. While many marketers focus on demographics and geographics, great marketers also study psychographics, interests, values, lifestyle, and personality traits, behavioral patterns, buying habits, brand loyalty, and product usage. Firmographics, evaluating the industry from a consumer perspective, what consumers expect from it, how it has evolved over time, etc. Transactional patterns, considering payment method, purchase value, use of coupons or special offers, and transactions based on categories or top-selling products in order to optimize pricing strategies and measure customer retention. Technographics, categorizing consumers based on the technologies they use, such as operating systems and hardware. Seasonal patterns, why and how weather changes, holidays, and cultural events, e.g., sports, politics, stir human interest and affect or influence consumer behaviors. And lastly, benefit segmentation, the potential benefits a customer receives, such as when customers are grouped based on their preferred benefits, like loyalty rewards or discounts. Developing detailed buyer personas can be incredibly helpful. These fictional representations of your ideal customers provide insights into what motivates them and how they make purchasing decisions. Regularly update these personas based on new data and market trends. Number 4, categorization. Customers ultimately do not care about products or services or the businesses and organizations that provide them. They care about categories, especially new ones. For example, consumers do not care about the company Domino's Pizza. They care about whether or not their pizza will arrive in 30 minutes. By first preempting a new category, as Domino's did with the home delivery of pizza, and then aggressively promoting the category, you create both a powerful brand and a rapidly escalating market. When businesses and organizations gain early leadership in a category, they gain more resources to innovate, create, market, and sell their brand. The perception of leadership and innovation has high value. By creating a new category, your business or organization will be in a solid position to surpass the competition or break into a flooded market. For example, when someone says their bank is convenient, its value derives from some combination of the functional elements, such as saves time, avoids hassle, simplifies, and reduces effort. For more about categorization, check out our podcast episode titled, How to Increase What People Are Willing to Pay for Your Product or Service. And finally, number 5, origin and conversion stories. Most businesses have an origin story, a narrative of your business journey from where it started to where it is today. Then there is your business conversion story, which really sells prospective and existing customers. It wins the trust and confidence of your ideal customers by highlighting the transformation that customers undergo when they buy, use, and/or engage with your product or service. For more about origin and conversion stories, check out our podcast episode titled, Win Your Customers' Trust and Confidence with These Two Types of Stories.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Marketing That Actually Works, a podcast presented by the Growth Marketing Institute. To learn more about how we work with businesses and organizations of all kinds and sizes to help them perform better, grow faster, and take advantage of other impressive results, please visit our website at www.thegrowthmarketing.institute.